that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? Yeah. So we're gonna get out of here today, and I'm gonna do myself a favor, and we're gonna make this political today. Yeah. The reason I say I'm gonna do myself a favor is because I noticed something. If I talk politics, my viewership goes way up. So you guys seem to only want to see me do politics. I'm trying to get away from that, but that's what you want to see. And frankly, what I'm trying to do costs money, and I need viewership. So, as much as I don't want to do this, sometimes we got to do the things we don't want to do. But right now, what I do want to do is make Kitty purr. Yeah, kitty, kitty. All right, let's make you purr, baby. And we're gonna get the heck out of here. I gotta go over to the bulk food store, get some stuff there. Then I'm gonna go to, I'm not sure if we're gonna hit a grocery store yet, or maybe later on today. I'm not sure. Here we go, kitty, kitty. Oh, my girl. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna go find us somewhere to have a chat, because there's shit in this world I need to talk about. Let's go for a drive. God, I love that flag.
Sometimes I feel weak, I can't move my feet. Now we're miles away. Sometimes I can't breathe, so effortlessly you left me with nothing.
Thank you for your service, sir. So, one little basket of goodies, 158 bucks. Wow, I'm glad I bought in bulk. Save some money. Holy mac, and it's bloody heavy. That's why I'm breathing heavy, because this thing weighs probably about 40, 50, probably 50 or 60 pounds. Anyway, I gotta get this stuff put away, so we'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, kitty, you don't mind if Clubby and I go for a walk, do you? You do mind? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go for a walk. All right, you and Bunky just wait here. Okay, if that's all right with you, with me, with every words. All right, we're gonna go for a walk. Come on, Clubby. Yeah. No, I won't do the creepy voice again. Apparently people don't like that voice. So, a lot's happening in politics in Canada these days. It's amazing, you know. Finally, after 2.5 years, well, actually a little longer than that, but since the big wake up in Canada 2.5 years ago, the Liberals are finally waking up. Canada is waking up. It's about frickin' time. Okay? I'm so tired of having to constantly have these conversations. But I want to bring to your attention, you know, the Liberals are finally speaking out against Trudeau. Okay? First they were doing it behind closed doors while he was away in a foreign country or countries. But they're finally coming out loud and speaking publicly because, well, you know, it's evident that they probably should. Everybody knows what they're doing, and is that a game trail? No, that's got to be a trail. That's, yeah, part of that. I was like, holy mac, that looked like a game trail. Anyway, so yeah, the Liberals are finally coming out loud, and finally saying, yo, dude, you are doing us more harm than good. No matter what you have to say at this point, it doesn't matter. All you're doing is hurting us. And we need you to move on. Go find somewhere else to be. But the thing is, you see, the Liberals have basically one tactic. And they stick to it. And so Trudeau, in all his wisdom and his continued defiance, used the tactic again. Liberals, you really need to stop it. You need to stop the bullshit. Okay? Every time you get in trouble, you have one tactic and only one tactic. Let's distract them. Let's distract the populace from our failings. SDTC locks up government. What do? They start screaming about human or Charter of Rights and Freedoms. What? You fucking ripped off Canadians for over $400 million. Or, sorry, provable approximately 180 million or something like that. But, I mean, the Auditor General or whatever her name is, she said she could only examine 50% of the account. So we'll take that with a grain of salt, that 180 million. So then Trudeau is away, and the Liberals decide, oh, well, we're going to make a secret pact to oust Trudeau. Okay. Well, Trudeau catches wind of it, and what happens? All of a sudden, there's this big uproar again about India. Yeah, I forget what it was last time. Something was causing him major problems. Oh, God, somebody remind me. And he came out and called out the Indian government to change the subject. Outraged the populace, you know. And I'll tell you why. He's using India as the scapegoat for his political gain. Okay, because you only have the one tactic. Okay, you are trying to appease certain voter groups. Okay? And this is your tactic. All right? You hear everybody crying about, the foreigners coming to Canada. That sounds rude. About all the foreign temporary workers, the student work visas, and people are starting to get outraged at this because, well, Canadian students can't get jobs anymore because, well, there are no jobs available for them. So people are getting outraged at all the foreign influence in Tim Hortons. All the entry-level jobs that Canada has to offer are all consumed by newcomers to Canada, yet Canadians can't. So Canadians have been getting outraged about this. We're not outraged. This is the part you don't understand. We're not outraged at people coming to Canada. We are not. As much as you are trying to use this as a wedge issue, because this is all you know how to do is make wedge issues. You think that the Canadian populace have this anti-India mentality. It's not true. We don't. We have no problem with Indians coming to Canada. This is not our problem. Our problem is you are overrunning Canada. It's the numbers you are bringing to Canada. That's the problem. It's not the who's coming to Canada. It's the numbers in Canada. And yes, there are some bigotry out there. Okay. But as a general rule, and I'm pretty sure I can state this as fact, most Canadians have no issue with people coming here. We actually encourage it. We like it when new people come to Canada. What we don't like is when people come to Canada and decide that they're going to bring... Well, shoot, I didn't even see the birds. Huh. What we don't like is when people come to Canada and they bring their problems to Canada. And that's where Canadians have an issue. Okay? And that's where you fucked up. Okay? Yes, you've got a little group that has some say here in Canada. And you are courting the NDP with your latest little stunt. Yeah, this is the thing. You come out and you say, you have this big press conference. You have the RCMP come out and have a press conference that actually gives us no new information. Absolutely none. No new information to anybody. And even the reporters are asking you, well, why are we even having this press conference? But you make a big stink about this because you are about to lose your job. Because the Liberals have decided, yeah, I think we better get rid of this one because this one's causing us more problems than he's solving. So you make this big stink about India in order to support a separatist group in India that happens to have followers here in Canada. Who might you be courting? Oh, the man that is banned from traveling to India for his support of the Palestine people? Oh, right, NDP leader Jagmeet Singh. You see, Jagmeet tore up the agreement. And I think the agreement had more to do with supporting Palestinians than it did getting pharmacare. Because this is a goal of Jagmeet's. Okay? More so than anything else. And we can tell that Jagmeet doesn't really give a damn about Canadians. Because he's been supporting you for so long. where Canadians have been saying, yo, we want an election, we want it now, we want this government removed. So now, when the Liberals are starting to freak out and say, you gotta go, you all of a sudden decide, no, I ain't gotta go nowhere. You see, because we have this bigger issue that's a problem than that problem. You know, we have foreign actors taking care of their adversaries here in Canada. Yeah, I'm trying to be very delicate with this conversation for YouTube's sake. We have foreign actors taking care of their internal problems, separatist problems in Canada. My question is, if you're a separatist for India, what are you doing in Canada? Why the hell did you bring your shit here? We don't need your shit here. We have enough of our own problems. This is what bothers us. This is what bothers Canadians, is when they bring their crap from their home country. You left your home country for a reason. Or your parents did. Don't bring that crap here. This is Canada. We have our own problems. Let's deal with our problems. Not bring in more. You bring in more people from, what was that country now? Wasn't Somalia? It was an African nation. Okay, you bring in people from there. And then all of a sudden, what do? They start attacking each other with sticks. Right in the middle of town, in front of the cops, and the cops do nothing. What do you mean, nothing? Like, what the hell? And then you turn around, you start supporting the Palestinian movement, okay? And you wonder why these people are emboldened to the point that they're burning the Canadian flag in Canada and saying, death to Canada. What the I'm sorry. I got no skin in the game for the Israeli-Palestinian thing. I've actually talked about this before. I'm not picking a side on either one of them. But what I am doing is saying that this crap has nothing to do with Canada. But you're calling the death to Canada and you're burning my flag? Yeah. Go fight your own war in your own country. Go fight the war you want to fight. I ain't stopping you. I go for it. Do your thing. You go do you. But don't do it here in Canada. This is a problem. You keep bringing these not world problems, but these problems from other nations into our country. And this is where Canadians start having a problem. It's not that we dislike foreigners coming to Canada. We love foreigners in Canada. We love meeting new cultures, discovering new things about the world. But when you come to Canada, you're expected to be part of Canada. When you emigrate to Canada, you're expected to become Canadian. But this went off course. I was talking about Trudeau, wasn't I? And the Liberals. And their only one tactic they know how to do. And that is stir up drama and outrage to distract from their own failings. Yes, your failings are becoming the problem. Yet you're trying to distract us with some sort of internal India problem that, okay, maybe it crossed our borders. It's a serious issue over in India. Has nothing to do with Canada, but apparently they're living here in Canada, doing their thing. Well, again, why are you here? I tell you why you're here. Because if you were back home, you would have been busted already. this thing would have been quelled in their own country and not drag Canada into the middle of it. But Trudeau, no. You need to keep Jagmeet's vote. So, you drum up more crap here in Canada over an internal dispute in India that spilled onto our soils. Yes, we should be outraged that India performed this action in Canada. 100%. But this press conference that you just released gave no new information. It gave absolutely nothing new to the conversation other than, oh, well, if you're getting coerced by India, you need to contact the RCMP. Yeah, well, that's pretty much standard for any country that seems to be, right. I just remembered something. Didn't China do this? Where was your outrage there? Oh, right. Xi Jinping is your buddy, right? Or, you admire China too much to do that kind of thing to them. You admire them. Why do you admire them? Because they have no accountability. And you want to be like them with no accountability. Well, Canadians hold our government to account. So to all you liberals that are crying right now, whining, bitching, chewing, Trudeau is destroying your party, and there's nothing you can do about it to oust him. I have a question for you. What took you so long to get on Canadians' footing? This is what Canadians have been feeling for quite some time now. Since the election that Trudeau said that he would never call, that he did end up calling, Canadians have been crying out going, what? The election that you only won because you had 20% of Canadians, 21%. 21% of Canadians vote for you? Yeah, that election. And you claim to speak for all Canadians? You have no authority to say that. You only had 21% of Canadians vote for you. That's not all Canadians. That's not even a majority. Hell, that's barely even a minority. Heck, that's where you are in the polls right now. And guess where you're going to be in the next election? What is it, 4th place now? Good place for you. Like I've said, you are a disgrace to the word liberal. You are a disgrace to Canada. You're an authoritarian regime that needs to be ousted. You need to go sit in a corner and reevaluate exactly why you're in politics in Canada. Because Canadians are just done. It's not about India. It's not about all the fear-mongering you guys bring up. All these different events and everything to scare Canadians into supporting you. Yeah, that's not it. We care about those events. But you know what we care about more? Canadians getting the right to remove somebody from power that doesn't deserve their seat anymore. Just like you're trying to do right now with Trudeau in the Liberal Party. You can't remove him either. Welcome to the Fringe. found in Rocky Mountain House. A rainbow! A proper rainbow. Not the thing we've been doing recently. But yeah, okay, bye. Kitty, where'd you bring me to this time? Middle of nowhere? No. Is it beautiful? All right, well, let's take a look. Oh, we got a sunset. Beauty. Kitty, good job. And we got a river. And when I walk out of Bunkie, what do I see but a rainbows? Another rainbow. Oh, look. The magic of editing. Look at this. Even a waterfall across the way from me. We'll just ignore the fact that it's coming out of a pipe above it. But it's a beautiful waterfall from this angle. Oh, man. This is gonna work. This is gonna work, and I think I'm here for, yeah, probably till the weekend. I don't know exactly, but I'm in Rocky Mountain House. We're gonna enjoy ourselves here. So after today's little rant, I have one question to the Liberal Party of Canada. Look, I even got my own fire pit right here. Someone did a good job building that up. I have one question to the Liberal Party of Canada. How does it feel to be a small fringe minority with unacceptable views? Welcome to the Fringe! The irony! Oh my god! A small fringe minority with unacceptable views trying to get rid of Trudeau. Oh, welcome to the Fringe.
Hey you, I'm feeling it so. Hey you, now where do you go? Hey you, should let it go. I do think you care. Do you
Welcome to the Fringe.